Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Part 5 of my Count Noctilus campaign, where good old Queen Bess has, she pretty much wipes out half a unit at a time. With a direct shot, it's pretty devastating. It's not always on target, but quite often it is, and yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Okay, we've got our little gunnery mobs standing in front of our army because, you know, may as well do as much damage as possible. We've got Legless Pete dragging himself. I mean, you know, oh, Pete. Pete. We should get him a skateboard and he can just drag himself. That'd be amazing. He'd be at high speed. He'd basically be cavalry at that point. It'd be amazing. So they're reaching gun range, and of course then we open fire and units start melting. It's pretty entertaining. I quite like this. I like guns. I like the guns. Legless Pete charging his way into his deckhand mob. Yes, they've got pole arms. That's not really going to help them though. They're going to get their ass kicked. Meanwhile, guns just continuing to open fire wildly, as is tradition. A few units are going to get into range. Our bombers actually seem to be pretty good now. I mean, I know this is light infantry, but they do seem to be doing, you know, pretty good work there. They don't not have a lot of ammunition though, but pretty much managed to wipe out that unit, which is pretty good. Guns just focusing down. These guys, these depth guard, are going to manage to get into combat, but only just. They're going to reach our poor bombers, and they're going to make pretty short work of them very, very quickly. You can see the kills is racking up there, but they do have their flank exposed to our gunners, and therefore, very, very quickly, they are going to go down just as well, because they've already managed to kill about 10 of our bombers in short order. Here comes the Vampire Fleet Admiral. His army's pretty much been exterminated. He's going to bravely charge our line by himself. Herself? Doesn't matter really. Going to have a head blown off. Or arm. I always thought rogue pirates, because that's who these guys are. They're rogue pirates. I mean, can you be rogue pirates? I mean, by default, aren't pirates kind of rogue anyway? Mind you, I know from watching Horrible Histories that pirates did have like bedtimes, and it's all. I mean, it's a ship. You have to have rules on a ship. You think pirates are just drinking rum all day, but no, actually, there was a lot of rules to being a pirate. You just don't expect it. Horrible Histories is fucking awesome, by the way. If you haven't watched it, definitely fucking watched it. It's great. Right, let's get the replenishment. And we've got 8,000 monies. Holy shit. That's good monies, and level up. Good. Now, replenishment rate would be nice. I don't do a lot of rate. Oh, but crew growth. I think we're going to go crew growth. It's just, it's too big a bonus. It's massive. It's huge. That's what she said. Can we see how big it is? So. Yeah, so we've just got 5 extra growth. So we had 3 to start off with, so we've just increased our growth quite a lot, which is good. It's very good. Okay, let's head back here. I need to rank up my other guys as well. We need to rank up Ed. Good old Ed. He's so reliable. I quite like Dead Eyes, literally, though they never miss. Because that just is an augment aura that increases missile damage and armor piercing missile damage in a radius around him. So that's just generally, you know, pretty good. So if we have a look at this, we can see armor piercing damage is 19. So that's going to go increased by another, I want to say 2. So that's actually quite useful. Really nice to have that. And Legless Pete is going to have insatiable hunger. I kind of want you to hit more often. Mind you, scavenging. You know, more money. We're making, you know, good money. We're making good money. Now, I've had to record a few episodes ahead, mostly because of time constraints. And that means that the first episode has only just gone out when I've done this. So I'm sure there's someone going, but I told you to do this thing like 5 episodes ago and you haven't done it yet. And the answer is nope. No, I have not, because I never got to read it. This is fine, though, but we're making big money. Pirate Cove income is 1,119. Holy fuck. We've only got 2 Pirate Coves. Pirate Coves are so good. Are we going to get Rebellion? I don't really care. I legitimately do not give a flying toss about Rebellions. Just not that bothered. I want to get... Now, I need to do some renames as well. Because some people have put names. Now, I always try and... Oh, hello. Oh, that's bad time, bear. I could run away, or I could just, like... I could just do it. Do I want to do it? Alariel's here. She's got the horn. Classic fucking Alariel. Do we just take him? I'm thinking just take him. Just kill them all. It's ballsy, but I'm going to say that one. We've got a lot of high elves coming this way, and trees. It's a lot of trees, a lot of Ulthuan Sea Guard, and that's quite a tough army to defeat. The Ulthuan Sea Guard, they're cheap, they're incredibly effective. The elves have excellent missile units. Missile units are very, very potent in Total War Warhammer. And we don't really have much of an answer for them, except exploding them before they ever get too close. So Queen Bess is trying to take out as many of the Ulthuan Sea Guard as possible. And it looks like the rest of the elves are waiting for their reinforcements to arrive, despite being under artillery bombardment. To be honest, probably what I should have done is move my cannons forward and started taking pot shots, because frankly, the more shots we got of these guys, the better. We're going to need a lot of luck to take them out. I was maybe being a little bit ballsy when I said we could take this, because as soon as they get into melee range, which they will, we're going to suffer. And plus they can outrange us with their Ulthuan Sea Guard, because they got 165 range, our gunners have got 145, which means they can stay out of range and just pepper us with arrows. We don't really have a way of dealing with that, so, you know, this should be fine. This should be fine. It'll be alright. Be brave. Be brave. Okay, as the elves advance, we're going to take out as many of them as possible with our cannons, with the Queen Bess. We've also got Legless Pete on the flank there. He can get in amongst them and start causing them some pain if we can just keep away from their melee units. We really need to take down the Treekin with our guns. They are large targets, so, I mean, even Zombies shouldn't be able to miss them. Queen Bess just clipping a unit of Ulthuan Sea Guard. Cannons coming in, starting to take out these treemen. Doing a little bit of damage to them. Queen Bess missing again. It's not what we want. We need Queen Bess to be just knocking out unit after unit, because otherwise this is not going to go very well. Oh, no host should glitter. You're not vampires. Okay, artillery doing some good stuff. This is what we need. Queen Bess getting a good hit in there. How many kills have you got so far? Have we seen the Queen Bess? I love this. It's just this. Look at this fucking cannon. It's massive. Are you asleep? Are you asleep on the... You butt. I'm going to write you up. What's your name? Are you even listening to me? I think he's dead. It's fine. I mean, obviously he's dead. Okay, so the Ulthuan Sea Guard are in range. We're not. However, this is a good time to hit them with stuff, because obviously they're going to start crossing each other, so they're going to be compact, so hitting them like this, you know, doing an extra damage, all that kind of good stuff. Queen Bess getting some good hit in there, knocking out that unit, doing a lot of damage. Our guns are in range and we're opening fire. Doing a lot of damage to the Treekin as they advance. They do have physical resistance. We're not doing magical attacks, but still. We've summoned a unit in here, and the enemy general has raced into combat. Now, that's fine. Noctilus is going to go after him. Noctilus, of course, is anti-large. He's on a horse. That's not a good combo for him. So we're going to start taking him out. Basically, I just need to kind of keep my army intact while we do as much damage as possible to the enemy army. What we don't want is them to engage in melee combat. So Depth Guard are going to charge in. Depth Guard trying to take out Treekin. Treekin are quite a defensive unit, but not very offensive. But if they can tie us up, then they will just wear us down. The pole arms are not going to be winning against Treekin, but Treekin won't be killing them that fast. So there is that. The bombers doing a lot of damage against the Dryads and the Swordmasters, and Legless Pete is dealing with the Swordmasters. Now, the Mongol Haunters are, because of the way they attack, which is quite they just sort of leap around a bit like the Tomb Scorpions, they do actually manage to dodge a lot of incoming damage, which is quite useful. Ed is doing his best. We've managed to sort of secure the right flank, but we're taking a lot of arrow damage. Where the fuck is Noctilus? Get over here, you get over here. Deal with this guy. Come on, finish him off. We need him. Oh, that's it. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. There's a L'Oreal running around the battlefield in a dress. To be fair, if I looked that good in a dress, I'd probably be running around a battlefield with it on as well. So, but then I've got the legs for it. The enemy general is exploded. There we go. Right, enemy general dead. That's going to cause a bit of morale panic. Our left flank has completely shattered. It's just gone. There is no zombies on the left flank now. Fortunately, the bombers have actually done quite a bit of damage and managed to break these units. And they're going to take a little while to break through the bombers as well. Legless Pete is chasing down units wherever he can find them. Queen Bess knocking out units left, right and centre. Queen Bess up to 272 kills. But unfortunately, he's taking so much arrow damage. It's got... They killed my Queen Bess. God. Bastards. Bastards! But fortunately, obviously, as long as the crew's okay, it will be fine. They will repair it. Right flank is okay. We've managed to break the enemy army just about. Although we don't have much. How many? Right, we've lost about 1,000 zombies. That's a lot of zombies. That's okay, good. I think Ilariel died somewhere along the way, and it's just Kilana legging it, not doing very well. You're gonna have to run faster than that. You got people shooting at you. Run! Nope, not fast enough. Oh, those Lothar and Seaguard, they're just so hard to kill. I'm going to take the loot. Send those packing. Don't like what Lizard Jesus... I don't trust Lizard Jesus. Need to keep an eye on him. Just in case I need to get an army up here. We've had a rebellion, that's not a big problem. We've also got the trait for beating Ilariel, so we get more public order, we got more winds of magic, and we get more growth. And I don't care about that. Sure, take it, see if I care. I don't. Right. Okay, well that was fun. A whole bunch of people killed. Legless Pete has got sea legs, which is ironic because he doesn't have legs. It's the funny part about his name. Okay, let's go and sit in here and get a little bit of replenishment because we fucking need it. I mean, what would have helped us there? I don't really think there's much that would have helped us. I mean, the deckhand mobs are terrible. I guess let's just replace what we lost. I'm not super concerned about that. We've got more growth coming in now. I do want to still get the extra growth though, because obviously the more growth we get, the better. Absurd. Right, Hernia is off. I actually quite like the fact they've taken this because I can pop in there, set up a pirate cove and just wander off again.
unwise.
A little bit worried about Harund over there. We've got Hemera and Harund. Good. That's fun. Don't have any. I could actually. It's actually cheaper to raise the dead, isn't it? Because it's 255 and it's 300. Yeah, so it's actually cheaper to just raise them. So, what's the difference? Melee defense is higher. Melee attack is higher. Obviously, they don't have guns. I'll do that. Yeah, I don't really have an answer for the Ulthuan Sea Guard. They're just really good. Ulthuan Sea Guard, just very, very good. Don't really have an answer for it at the moment, which is a shame. Dick, can we put... No, we can't put Dick anywhere. Phrasing. Do I want... I can't... Right. You're still exhausted for a few turns. Can you just go and harass anyone? Can you, like, do anything apart from... Can assault units? Sure. Do that. Learn how to do things better. And... then that's good. You can wound. You're going to be my agent. I think someone wanted to call him Kevin the Constructor. So Kevin the Constructor there. She's going to make pirate coves for us. That's their job. That's what they're going to be doing. Don't care about that. End turn. Ooh, hello. Okay, the Cult of Sotek just seems to be wandering back and forth, which I'm kind of okay with, because as long as they're doing that, they're just taking attrition. That, though, is a problem. Now, I think we can move a lot further. The Savages don't care. Do we have... Oh, we don't have... Okay, campaign... Right, we've got 6 turns of campaign movement, so...
Ridiculous.
Ugh. If I was at full strength, I'd probably try and take them on, but I'm not. So let's go with... I mean, you're mostly going to be attacking... I kind of want to get you more melee attack. Let's go with that. I'm going to hold off for one more turn. We might be able to just jump in here and bop them. I mean, our units aren't actually in too bad shape. We've got to... I mean, a lot of these guys... Silver Helm's a slight issue. How do I feel about that? Do I think I can take them?
Futile.
You say that, but most of your guys don't have shields. You've also got a lot of characters.
Count Noctilus reigns.
If I can bop you, I can put a pirate cove in there. And I mean, then we've bopped the army and we can make good our escape, can't we? And I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, I think there's another coast. I think there's another port over here, which we could go and do. Do I want to do this? I mean, our army's quite beaten up, but our artillery is looking, I mean, pretty good. What's the garrison like? Not very good. I mean, I hate those fucking phoenixes, but they're not too difficult to deal with. Maybe what I can do is lay an ambush, because then if they come for us, kill them in the field in an ambush. Okay, let's go and meet some people. We might be able to link up with... I bet Malekith would quite like the fact we're beating up the High Elves. I think he'd get behind that. Okay. Oh, you're at war with Alariel, are you? Apparently Tyrannoc's at war with us. Why? Who joined? Oh, hello. Well, let's not be harsh, shall we? No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Lothern. Okay, at least that kind of makes sense. You know, it wasn't like, you know, the green skins or something. Calador's still meandering around. I don't really care about that. I'm going to go and see if I can find Malekith or his mummy. Malekith or his mummy. Go and link up with them. Get a trade agreement. All that kind of good stuff. Okay, we got some replenishment, which I like. Let's... more accuracy, more reload rate. Sure.
Ridiculous.
Okay, you're at Port Elister. We could go and bop this. Let's go and do that. Holy fucking what? Son of a... I swear. I fucking swear. Fucking auto-resolve. What the hell? Fucking auto-resolve. Honest to... How, like, fucking... What did that just... Took out half... Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Be strong. Be brave. Be brave. I kind of want to get the growth. But it's 3 skill points for 5... I mean... I don't think it's worth it. Upkeep reduction would be quite nice. We can get Black Flag then, because that's more campaign movement range. Upkeep reduction, all that kind of good stuff. So let's do that. Let's grab that. What else was I going to do? Now, someone said there's no point getting spells on Noctilus. I disagree, because he's the only shadow caster we get. Plus he's got Wind of Death. Wind of Death is a fucking amazing spell. And it's well worth getting Wind of Death on pretty much everyone. I did a stream with Isabella von Karstein, and I mean, basically, Wind of Death was like, I would say 95% of all my kills. It's such a good spell. Okay, so we can upgrade all this stuff. So we've got the deck gunners. Deck gunners are pretty good. We want the depth guard. Do we want the depth guard? Rotting Promethean gunnery mob. These guys are quite good. They're quite tanky as well. They've got good melee defense. They've got charge. They can take a charge. They've got expert charge defense. So they would be quite nice to have. Obviously, I would like to get the Wreck of the Helmhammer as soon as we can. Our growth is actually looking pretty good at the moment. I think Rotting Prometheans are very... I mean, basically we don't have much of a front line, but once we get Rotting Prometheans, yeah, we got a front line. We got a front line. Okay. I think, you know, that seems fine. I don't like the fact that my army got its ass kicked. That feels bad. Feels like I'm a little bit trapped at the moment, but I think we'll be okay. We've had a rebellion. Don't care. Hello, Lizard Jesus. You want a peace treaty? Kind of like okay with that. Sure. Sure, I'll take that. Because I kind of want to go and kill people in other places. You know? I've just kind of got this... I've got this desire to go, you know, meet new people, kill them, and steal all their shit.
Once you die, your body shall be another husk for my crew.
That's right. We'll literally take anyone. I'm not going to call my allies to help because I'm not particularly worried about this particular lizard. I'll level with you. Don't feel like it's going to be an issue. Do not care. Okay, so are you're recruiting, aren't you? Well, you haven't actually recruited anyone. Do we go and bop you? Do we go and do that?
Unwise.
Well, I mean, you say that, and yet...
Certainly not.
You say that, and yet... We could do it. We've also got the Master Gunner to get a little bit more extra range for our handguns, which is nice. So pop you in there. So we've got armor piercing damage and also now more range. At least in one turn we will. You know what? We could put. So that's going to remake its money in just over 10 turns, but also give us income from trade and research rate. And also increase our infamy. Now they have changed infamy because infamy used to be like ridiculously fast. Right, so I want to get one of these guys. So because I want another army, I feel like I feel like we can get one. Physical resistance for the Law's army. That sounds quite nice. Law of Depth, Law of the Deeps. Oh, Law of Death. Yep, good. Law of the Deeps. Law of Vampires. Post-battle chance of stealing magic items is a bit boring. Armor, leadership, ambush, defense chance, meh. Physical resistance, weapon strength, growth. That sounds pretty good. Bonus versus large, charge, but I mean, the notorious Admiral, Burke Black, I think it's named after a streamer. I mean, physical resistance and weapon strength for the entire army sounds very, very good. I mean, Law of Death is not my favourite, but I can live with it. I can live with it. Good to hear. Right, let's go and kill you, because then I can put up another port. And that's kind of my thing at the moment. I love that cannon. Yeah, try and maintain it when you're literally being exploded into chunks. So good. Right, we're going to concentrate fire on the Silver Helms because we don't really have an answer for dealing with enemy cavalry apart from, you know, making sure they never reach our lines. So let's do that. We've got 2 Phoenixes. I hate these friggin' things. They're the worst. Queen Bess needs to take out the Ulthuan Sea Guard because currently that's the... Basically, I need a caster in this army. I need a caster with Wind of Death. Because if we have Wind of Death, Ulthuan Sea Guard, it's not a problem anymore. You know, you wait until they're in range, they start shooting at you, then you Wind of Death them, no more problem. Wind of Death is very much a problem-solving spell. It solves so many problems by mincing people. Mind you, the cannons are doing quite well, so, I mean, you know, I'm not going to complain. The Phoenixes are hanging around on my flank, which I do not like, and Legless Pete is upset, because obviously, you know, he doesn't have legs, they've got wings, there's a bit of a thing going on between them. Fortunately, the Necrofex, who I think I'm going to call Mark the Third. I think I'm going to do that, Mark the Third. So we're going to call the Necrofex Mark the Third. I'll remember. I won't. So it's fire v ice here, although obviously Legless Pete is fire and ice. So that's fine. So they're dealing with that. The enemy army is nearing missile range, and here they go. So the guns opening fire, riddling the Ulthuan Sea Guard, who have weirdly decided to approach within range of us. I'm not quite sure. I think they might be trying to shoot the Depth Guard. I think the AI kind of sees Depth Guard. It goes, that's a high cost unit which doesn't have shields. Let's shoot it even at the cost of ourselves. Silver Helms have broken almost immediately, which is good. Getting them out of here. The archers opening fire. I'm not too bothered about that. They're not doing a huge amount of damage. Let's not worry too much about that. The Flame Spire Phoenix is just randomly attacking wherever. We spawned a unit as gunnery mob in the middle here just to try and keep these units busy. And Noctilus is charging and missing the enemy prince. Come on, get in there. He's got away. It's a Lawmaster. Okay, deal with the Lawmaster. We need to get Pete over here to help out, really. The guns are dealing with any unit they can find. The White Lines of Trace. Not doing great, I'll be honest. I'll level with you. They don't seem to be doing great. cannons, taking out the Ulthuan Sea Guard. I think we're okay. I'm kind of keeping the Depth Guard out of this because if I get them too close, they kind of get me. The Ulthuan, I mean, the Depth Guard are kind of a weird unit. They're kind of great against, like, non-armoured infantry, which is fine, but so much infantry has armour. Well, so much of the good infantry has quite a lot of armour to start off with anyway. It kind of makes them a little bit sort of an odd unit. They do okay. Their weapon strength is very high anyway, but I think the pole arms have armour piercing. I'm not 100% sure on that. It needs citation, but that makes them significantly more useful. We've taken out the Flamespire Phoenix. That's gone. There's another one that's running away there. The rest of the army is going as well, and the enemy prince running for his life, chased by all of our guns. Okay, so we can make another pirate cove there, get a little bit of replenishment, all that kind of good stuff. I don't think Alariel's in any position to cause us any problems, and there's a whole bunch of people have died. Do a little of this to get a little bit of replenishment, which would be good. The more, to be honest, the more replenishment we can get, the better. I'm not. I guess more missile damage would be quite nice. Training. I'm not too bothered about training. There's almost. I mean, you can only train, you know, you can only polish a turd so much, can't you? Especially zombies, you polish them too much and bits start dropping off them. Okay, let's get Ravenous Attack for you. I would like to get some Mongols just because they're quite useful. What do we do here? So that could income from the settlement, but the settlement isn't making much money at the moment anyway. I could just get cause. Well, I could do this, couldn't I? Because that would give me more gunnery wights and Mongol haunters. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I'm also kind of tempted to build the Corrupted Tavern. Mostly because it would just cause the High Elves so much pain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Daddy Elf's on his way back. Dislike. I mean, I don't think they've got much in the way to actually offset this at the moment. Oh no, they do have a Temple of Assyrian. I mean, it's probably not going to cause them that much pain, is it? Just some more money and research would be quite nice. I don't need that many Mongol haunters. Or gunnery wights, to be honest. Maybe one would be nice. So maybe we do that. And then we've got a Picaroons. Oh, that's that one. So then I could get a Smuggler's Cove. Let's do that. Right, and now we need to make our getaway. We've caused enough chaos in High Elf lands. Oh, hello. That's a lot of elves. Hello. And Ulthuan with the Shrine of Cain. Right, okay. Yeah, we probably want to get out of here. How long before? Okay, one turn and we'll have enough growth to get the extra growth building. That means our growth will then be faster. All that kind of good stuff. Definitely want to be doing that kind of thing. And I would like to get some... And the Sirens are, like, really quite nice as well. They're quite tanky. At least they are for Celostra. I can't remember what Celostra does for them. The Rotting Prometheans are okay, but they're not as good as the ones with guns, basically. So we could get the Desolate Shoal, because Mongols are sort of our cavalry-ish. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need to... I mean, you know, we've got Tyrion heading this way, and I feel like maybe being somewhere else would be a good... You know, just throwing this out, being somewhere else would be a good shout. If we could get some Rotting Prometheans, I'd feel a lot better about... I mean, we can probably take Tyrion. I just have to be careful, because obviously if they have ports, they can take to sea without having to give up their movement.
Let us unite
Hello, an ocean of opportunities. Conversation with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We only have time to strike one, however. Britannia merchants, exotic goods haulers, dark elf slavers, or Norscan raiders. Let's go Britannia merchants. We've got notorious admiral. Okay, good. Tarantula Coast has been attacked. Don't care. We need to kill. Right, he's quite far away. I'll level with you. Pretty far away. Okay, we're gonna run. We're gonna leg it. Basically, we're gonna run. We're running. And we're gonna get extra growth. We're gonna get heavy ballast. Goods. Can we wait? If I cancel that, can I? No, can't go any further. We've still got extra movement range, haven't we? For 3 turns. I can probably use that to get out of here. I feel like we've done some good work. We've set up some pirate coves. We've sacked and looted. You know, we've done everything that pirates should do, and now Daddy Elf's turned up, and I feel like being, you know, far away. I really could do with beefing up my lads. Missile resistance for deck droppers, blah blah blah. Upkeep reduction. Okay, physical resistance. Ooh. For Rotting Prometheans, Rotting Promethean gunnery mob. That's quite nice. We're going to do that. We're going to get salvage crews. So that's going to give us more casualty replenishment rate for those units. Should be quite nice. And then we're going to get physical resistance. Yeah, we need to be out of here. We need to be gone. But growth is good.
Never.
As long as we can stay away from him. And let's go and see if we can go and say hello to Malekith. Because hopefully all the... I can't remember if AI factions sort of remember what you've done to their enemies. Because... Or whether we start off at 0 and then they take note of what you're doing, because hopefully, you know, all the stuff we've been doing here should make Malekith very happy, but I don't know if he's like, you know, I don't know who you were beforehand, so yes, you've burned a lot of Ulthuan, but who cares? Hopefully, I want a trade agreement with him. I want some more money. And we can also get Burke, not Dick, get Burke Black, rank 4. Impressive seacraft, I'm sure. We need a bit more money before we can get him. Okay, so we've got some nice little pirate coves here. This is looking all very nice.
You are no friend of the Asur. Why are you here?
I mean, mostly to steal all your shit. That's, you know, anything not nailed down, taking with me. Putting it on my big old floating castle rock thing that I've got apparently, and skedaddling. So we need to skedaddle, get out of here, and get back to Galleon's Graveyard to do some more recruitment, I think. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Count Noctilus Campaign.